Welcome everybody to Ottawa Valley Vintage Motorcycles. We just got this nice little Virago in. It's a 250cc V-twin. So can you imagine the size of those little pistons in there? For a 250cc V-twin, it's actually kind of cool. Yeah, and chain drive. I just lubricated the chain because it had been sitting for a while. It was a little rusty. And I gave it a little wipe down. But I haven't gone over this bike yet. A few little things that it needs. We're going to do the rear brakes for sure. There's a little bit of a throttle issue. It's not really snapping back, so might need a new grip. Where the cables go up and they lock in to turn. There's just plastic. It may have wore out, so we'll check it out. It could be just disconnected from the carburetor. We'll see. So yeah, we'll give her a little general cleanup. I'm probably going to remove this rear seat. It's got a little bit of a tear in it. I do know somebody that does upholstery work, so we might get that done, or we might just leave it off. We'll see. So yeah, we'll start by getting this thing going, and then once it's running, we'll give it a little cleanup and see where we're at from there. Stay tuned. So I did notice when I was under the seat, you got to watch these things. There was a little bit of mouse crap down inside, as usual, so I vacuumed that out. But then I was doing just a general walk around, and see if you can see in here. Get some light on that for you. Some mouse activity. So we'll get that. I'm going to get that vacuumed out of there right now. That's the problem when you let some of these old bikes sit around. Sometimes the mice get in, but nothing we can't handle. So stay tuned, and we'll see what we can get going with this little baby. Okay, so I think I've located my throttle problem already. You see how there's a cable here, pull on the throttle, but this one here would snap it back, and there's nothing in there. So I'm gonna find that cable. Can't really see it there right now, but it's got to feed back into there. So when I turn the throttle here, it's not doing anything. Anyway, should be an easy fix, unless it's snapped, which I'll just order a new cable. So I'm going to start by just lifting this tank up so I get a little more of a better view of what's going on in there. So we'll just start by taking this bolt off. Looks like a 14 millimeter. I'll try to jack up the tank a little bit. There's usually little rubber stoppers in here that wiggle it back, and then I can kind of prop it up a bit and see what's going on inside there. So I'm just going to prop this up here like that. You can see in there a little bit better. Okay, so I got her propped up there now. Take a peek in here. So right there, that's the cable housing, the sleeve for the cable to come down through, and there's nothing coming down through there. So it's completely gone. So you're gonna have to get a new throttle cable for this. Right there. Okay, so it's gonna need a new throttle cable. It's gonna need a new battery. And notice something over here. This brake pedal is up way too high. It's kind of sloppy. I'm gonna have to try to adjust that down a bit. Make it a little easier to ride. It's gonna need a general cleanup. I'll probably come back with some Scotch-Brite. I'll check the air filter on it, do an oil change, put some fresh gas in it, and we'll take it from there. So I'm gonna pull these spark plugs and have a look at it, see how she's running. And I might even drop a little fuel down in there just to fire it up, see what she sounds like, give her a little gurgle out of her. That's nice, not rusted on. Hopefully they're not too black. Oh, not bad. Nice brown color. A little sooty, but not too bad. Small little spark plugs. All right, I'm just going to go around and do the other side as well. Okay, so I got the other side out. I'm just going to turn this over a few times and see if we got any spark. I'll put a battery in it, and we'll just turn it over and look for spark on both sides. And then we'll drop a little fuel down in the cylinder and see if we can get a little burp out of it. Okay, I got a temporary battery hooked up. Power on. Let's see if we can get some spark. Yeah, this old battery is just completely toast. It's just not enough juice. I'm gonna have to try to find another battery for it. I'm just not getting enough juice to turn it over. All right, we'll find another battery for it. Okay, so I had this other little lithium ion battery. Yeah, it looks like it's got a full charge on it. So let's see if we can get that to work. Power this baby up. Lots of spark on that side. Lots of light. Nice little battery. And spark on that side. So we're good. Okay, so I put a little container under here because when I start pouring fuel in, it might drip down a little bit. I don't want to get it all over my shop. So I got some fuel here, a little syringe. I'm going to inject it into both cylinders and put the spark plugs back in and see if it'll fire a little bit. One side, I'll go around and do the other side. There we go. It's on reserve. Nothing. Oh! So it just burnt the fuel that was inside the cylinder. That's good. We're on our way to something. Not sure if we're sucking any fuel through the carburetor. Okay, I just primed it again. So it does run. That's good. Carburetor might have to be cleaned up because it's not continuing to suck fuel through. It could also be the fact that the throttle cable's messed up. But I am pumping it a little bit here. Typical Yamaha. Nice. Just gonna go. Okay, so when I feel these exhausts, this one's hot. Ouch. And this one's cold. So it's only firing on one cylinder. So what I'm going to do is this one seems to be running good, but I'm going to pull a spark plug on this side and see if it's wet or dry or what's going on with it. And I'm going to check the spark again. Make sure I'm still getting spark. That'll eliminate the coil. And if I have to, I might have to rebuild this carburetor. The fuel lines do look like they're on incorrectly as far as turning the fuel on and off goes, but that shouldn't really make a difference as long as there's fuel getting to it. The spark plug's not hot and it's dry, so it's not getting any fuel. We'll make sure that we're still getting spark. Lots of spark there. It's just a matter of getting more fuel over to it. All right, so if you want to see more on this bike and others, subscribe to my channel, Ottawa Valley Vintage Motorcycles, and you can watch all kinds of vintage bikes and some newer bikes being modified, rebuilt, and souped up. Thanks for watching. Bye now.